Hello. Finley is technically a vampire, not a bird. I didn't realize. This is me with my arms all the way down because my hips are so much wider than Finley's. This is hand on my head. Finley, you're too scrawny. You're too skinny and scrawny, Finley. You're too skinny and scrawny. I'm skinny and scrawny. I'm skinny and I have to like... I can almost do it if I touch my waist, but not on this side for some reason. Stick. I'm a stick. Me stick. My hair's so whippy. I feel like I need to work on that. My hair's all whippy. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. Finley's the buffest twig. It's true. Finley is a twig, but is strong. Calliope is a twig, but is very weak. Finley also envies my gender, to be fair. Why do you think I keep making these? Why do you think I keep doing this? Because I'm envious of it. I need it. You make him strong, you make him big. Speaking of a guy. It just... very whippy. Whippy. Bird. Feel the need to be a bird. Oh, I need my bird menu open. Give me that bird. Farts and burps. I can't hear it. Why not? Hello? Hello? Yeah, I should be able to hear it. Why can't I hear these farts then? Ah, there we go. There's Calliope. There's Finley. They're so cute. I love them. They're so cute. You did a great job. They're very good. I love them. The best bird noises ever. I'll stand here for a minute. Huh? Okay. Here we go. Bird. I'm a bird. I'm thoroughly starting to get convinced that Yuri might work for the bourgeoisie. I don't know. It's a conspiracy. Little fangs on the bird. Little bird fangs. I do. I need to add the unhide my avatar dingus. Here I go. I'm a bird. They turned me into a bird, Ruby! Ruby, I can turn into a bird! Ruby! I can turn into a bird! This sounds like nothing but a benefit. A bird! His bird walks everywhere. It's because Finley's used to walking. Finley's used to walking, so they just peep around as a little bird. Wonder if that one's not. There we go. Yes, that was a so this is basically not a Rick and Morty reference. Yes, I act perfectly natural as a bird.
I have it in my pack. I just have to. I mean, me and him are talking about something else, and that's the thing that has me more.
To be fair, it makes it a little easier to get into shade as a bird.
I'll go through that list later. I'll grab whatever components, wires, whatever I can find. Try and help it. Don't worry about it. I am not going to ask for anything. I just want to help. God, that's for now, I'm just kind of wandering around, waiting for the call for the class. Bird.
Tomorrow I will go and plead my case.
I'm not gonna question it.
Hello.
Yeah, Mocha told me his name's Carno, and he dances with people.
I still love that Finley is perfectly capable of speaking.
Okay.
You got what you wanted. They ate some mud. I hear birds. And now they can even.
Birds. It's a pretty bird. Yes, they do.
They think I'm pretty.
Cute bird.
And cute. I should stay as a bird more often.
You look lovely.
How do you do, fellow birds?
Like I said, I'm just kind of waiting around for the call for to go to that class now. Just
Yeah.
Look at my hands.
I should probably brush my bangs when I get home.
You'll see some of the
Hello there, little feather friend.
over here if you are thirsty.
Oh, hello there.
At least you're alright.
It is so tiny.
Underneath the umbrella.
What is it?
I'm gonna go to.
I said I didn't think we were gonna get shot at. I
Small
just
bird.
wanted to go find Pokemon.
Just to make sure everyone
And
got
Panda Dinosaur.
their cookies.
Hello.
If
You might want to
need
take different
someone
classes.
else
They
to
only
eat
drink
them,
from us.
they're in the fridge over there.
Unless that is
Go and
Well, neither did I. Neither
I've only known about
They're up as loud as I can get them.
This is an interesting species.
Oh yes, heard about this indirect.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more protection next time.
What should we do today? I don't really want to go fishing, seeing as one of our guests.
What is everyone doing? Oh,
Apparently there's a small bird around here that's kind of catching everyone's
You
attention.
can always ask if it bothers them.
I see.
Is that you,
I
Finley?
could. Asking probably best way to find out.
Oh yes, I have seen it before.
Maybe.
Okay, it is you. Hi.
Oh, hello again. Oh, I suppose for the first time.
That was interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, they can turn into a bird
Hmm.
and go.
Finley, is it? Yes.
That's quite interesting.
Ah, well, pleasure to meet you properly. I am sorry I could not speak the last time I did see you. My name is Kisagawa. Please call me Kisei.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, I was with Eyes last week.
Oh, I see.
Why is the floor comfy? Why is the ground comfy?
Because it's the original place where most of us began to sleep way back when.
The floor is made out of floor.
Welcome to the proper gathering, though I do know you were wandering out as the bird before.
Cereal's human kibble.
Why?
I feel so much better. I worked out so well, Double.
Cereal is made out
Good
of
to see you again.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm glad you were able to
Not yet, anyway.
Okay, so
reconcile with your teacher.
it's like these little crunchy things.
Yes.
Milk and eat it.
Though, as lovely a teacher as they were, I believe you are a much lovelier teacher.
Made of. It's been like
Cereals,
sweet
I
sugar
you.
and some other stuff.
Brain.
Interesting. Yeah, we call that oatmeal. Vampires love oatmeal. It's delicious. Also, it pretty much lights.
Don't make her whine, it makes you pretty.
Much chewing. Chewing is hard when you have fangs.
Fish, shark.
Vampire oatmeal, interesting.
Shark's good.
It's
Fish is good too.
it's just regular oatmeal. We just like
Tuna
oatmeal.
is the best one out of the bunch. They have a lot of meat.
I like salmon. Salmon's more fatty.
I like
I
halibut,
don't like.
but that's
the
because I like fish and
but that
chips,
is a
and fish and chips
little
is
too
usually
much
made with
for me.
halibut.
Krill is also good, especially if you get a good school of them.
Quill?
It is very
It's
hard
krill.
to
Trade of one.
fish krill.
right?
It is very
Well,
hard
if
to
you get
fish
them-
krill with our nets.
Yes.
If you circle around them enough
Would you
into a school,
say you are
you can be able to
object or
pick them up.
person?
Yes, our nets are too big to catch krill, unfortunately. They do catch
Just
shrimp,
realized
though.
that this ground is really good for my back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get knocked onto it
Well,
quite
that is
often.
the case. Yeah.
I am.
Seeing as how I know I can do this now,
An object.
just going to use mold earth and
Do you remember what
mold it a bit more around his
Calliope's-
body,
or
a bit more.
Do you remember what Finley said he was writing before? Sorry, I keep saying Quill and I keep saying Quill's Calliope and Finley's Calliope for no reason. Just got Calliope on the mind. Yeah, they were writing something. I don't remember what they were writing before.
Look, I am comfy, okay?
Just in case.
I guess so.
I think it was a Selkie. It was a Selkie. Yeah, I was about Selkie.
Posed out of flesh.
I've been having to stay at the Black Sea for some time now.
Is it
And I'm
Maybe we'll do
sorry
this later.
I've been taken by
I may end up.
You never just like laid on the ground because you could.
well, it's interesting.
I like.
Bite something. I should bite something.
You raise good
I wish
point.
I brought my.
Method acting because I'm feeling a headache coming on.
A little bit
Maybe it is
bad than that.
organic versus inorganic.
No matter how.
Might be. So
There's another snake book. Lovely.
Still need help.
Organic material has been removed.
Miku,
by
stop.
and
Thank you, Miku. I will take my medicine. I promise. Which one has medicine in it?
If you find more jelly beans, I want to eat them.
This one.
No, there
There's no jelly beans, just
I
black
do not
mold.
know.
Oh.
Maybe same way like jelly beans.
Jelly won't eat that.
Maybe.
That's the mold that's bad, right?
Black mold.
I know some cheese has mold in it.
Yes.
Dave,
Yes,
if
but
you're,
it's extremely
I know you're
bad.
here. Dave,
Would you say
you need to be really on me about taking my medicine, by the way, because I haven't been taking it as consistently. So if my alarm goes off while I'm on stream, and I'm like, I don't seem to immediately take it,
I still
tell me
eat mold on cheese.
to take it. Because I'm actually kind of wondering if the thing that I'm feeling might be connected to the fact that I haven't been taking my pills consistently.
Good to just.
Say yes, once again.
It hasn't killed me yet.
Optimal word.
Yes.
Look,
the only thing I've eaten that's actually made me sick was the onions.
Can be transplanted to another chassis.
That wasn't a fun day.
I literally cannot do it.
Memories are stored
I could, but I don't want to because I'm trying to. It's one of those things where it's like so chaotic that I feel like trying to bring into it would
it's
actually
like a reincarnation?
unless enough.
What is your name?
Finley.
Sorry?
Finley.
Well, you said you were looking
Ah,
for
Finley.
I'm
Nice
soft
fangs.
spoken.
Miss
It would
is
Name's Jack.
You wanted to talk to
Jack
Mona, right?
Cuddy. Pleasure to meet you.
Or try to talk to her, Vincent. Nice.
No memories of
Yes, I think I do.
I assume by your pale complexion and pale fangs that you're one of us.
Probably different kinds, but yes.
You know where
Converted, I assume.
very similar to Faye.
You know what? I think we're all enough, so I'm gonna
It is
follow
good to
around.
meet you.
His memory when reincarnate, but some keep it.
If you need any pointers on how to live that life,
Oh,
I've
I've
been around the block.
sources
I've been one for a very long time.
Oh yes.
How exciting. I think fairly soon we may have more members.
Interesting.
No troublemakers?
I'm 195. How old are
From
you?
what I can
A
tell, no.
bit older,
I see.
Way more fun.
much actually.
Well then,
You are going to the class. I wish you all
it's
the
good
best
to
of
meet an elder.
Like I said, as long as we're not too snobby, I'm sure
Trying
we'll
out
get
if
along.
object or not.
Oh, do not worry. I'm the snobbiest one here.
Finley's old.
love for the
Finley's been around
teacher
since
people.
before AA.
I really love.
Finley's old.
Hate.
Just
He's
because I
old.
like the finer things and am the finer things does not mean.
You or not.
Yeah, he's an old man.
I do not think so.
He's an old young man.
To be a
As
richness.
long as there is no electricity
He's gay.
or water.
Except when the peasantry try to take your job.
In a twink's body.
And your existence.
Simple transmutation magic. Just a
Are you
little.
talking about the peasants, or are you talking about these? Holds up a box of symbols.
Those.
Yes, the cheap peasants.
Okay.
These aren't.
I heard those
These cost me a
technically
lot.
would
So
be.
he will touch your feet.
You just eat.
You know
Have
how
a good
hard
eat.
it is to get anything from Cuba?
You did not
What
see
the
the
hell is
strange
Cuba?
vending machines, they called it.
Oh, the ones that
No.
sell cigarettes? Yeah, I get offered those sometimes. The smoke is.
They're vampires, so
Not true.
they don't really age very much. I think they don't.
Cigars,
So
you
how would he?
Understand.
But in the end, somebody offers me a cigarette, I'm not gonna say no.
You need to have higher standards,
Hello
darling.
there.
That is your first problem.
Would you like a cookie?
Places I visit
Uh,
aren't exactly the
no,
highest
nothing.
standards.
If that is what you wish.
Well, that is why
If
you
you do
bring
want
it
one,
on.
just tell me, and I'll be happy to
So you can set your own
give you one.
standards.
Thank you.
Good, good.
You're welcome.
No, it's normal function.
And there's no need to be nervous. Well, I can't
Guess
really
you
say that
object.
honestly. I'm always nervous myself.
Not nervous. I am shy, but I just have a stutter.
Hello.
I understand that fully. I used to have one myself, so there's no worries.
It's gotten a lot better.
Try to move back.
That's good.
I can debate that.
You've probably heard it before, but one of the tips that always helped me was to just take deep breaths while speaking when it starts acting up, and also say the words out in my head before I say them. It takes a bit longer, but it does help.
Cigarettes especially. They even have health.
However, I will leave you to it. If you do need anything once again, just ask any of the other members.
Just
Or
because
myself.
it's more easily and
happily help you
cheaper and readily
It's
available
good
doesn't mean you should.
meet you officially.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well. My name is Echo.
It's
We
something.
interacted before. I'm sorry. It was a bit of a
That should be
ruse.
savored.
Oh, just wanted to know if they count
Did
as
we?
object or person.
Oh, you were the lovely bird. Well, it is a pleasure to see you again, and I don't mind it. You're perfectly fine.
What did you find?
Thank you. I just
They count
feel
as object at least.
less nervous that way.
Seems like a lot of waste.
You're fine. Everyone has their own ways of
You can easily find a trace
dealing with
card
stress
filled
and
with
nervousness. Some people put on a grand show. Some people
the age of reason.
find their own coping mechanisms. Whatever it is, as long as it is healthy, it is fine.
Down with the
Did ask for permission.
Thank
down
you.
with the bureaucracy and up with the
You're welcome.
Well,
I'm going to go put these
It's
away.
not very comfortable, no?
power.
Shay would work.
Oh,
I'm just
It sounds
sorry.
like big words, but we want to be cheap.
Shay would work.
Yes.
Finley. Nyla technically could come here if she had heard about it, just to be like, hey, so I might go on a date with the person that turns into an owlbear. You got any tips? You got any dating tips? Say there.
Oh yes.
I do not have
Nations of Earth.
Yeah, I suppose that's not a very good thing considering what happened last time.
We also don't want the cookie to somehow end up.
Is it anywhere near the Saphira's?
Also, I forgot
That
was
was
the
an
best
issue last time.
how do I handle them?
Jelly bean.
That would be funny and kind of cute. Nyla's just like, hey, so I just wanna. I just want to know how to do this. How do you romance an owlbear without dying?
Sounds about right. I had several people try to sell me one of those things.
We've got tuna, red
metal
sauce.
Yeah, you could come as them.
You can make sushi with, yes?
We could.
You should be asking him for
They kept yelling.
And you could switch to Shay if you end up not really vibing with them. Because Shay would absolutely love here.
Unless they, I don't want to use their own.
Oh, this is before I eventually
I mean,
found
we
what I
have
was
Villa rented
looking
out.
for.
release them.
I think they expect us to use what we get.
I don't think you enjoy
These people kept yelling at me, oh, you can't afford the real thing.
Once again,
Tobacco,
Big
actual
Japanese
tobacco is
wine.
hard to find,
No,
especially the good kind, blah, blah, blah. Take
Take
this. And they would hand me this metal canister.
Oh, we'll
And I refused.
let's get those on ice, though.
Yes, please.
And technically, they could find out very easily.
That was the vendor. Shortly after that, when I told
But-
them that I had, I flashed.
The mental stability is also a little bit understandable. Yeah.
That's when
They could come to ask, like, hey, so I'm not used to being a monster. What do I do with that?
But the spelling would be
yes, I found that out.
That's something you could certainly come to do. And if you want, I could come as Calliope with you. And just be like, Nyla mentioned this. Like they were, Calliope was like looking on somewhere, just like, Calliope heard about him. Somehow they saw an ad or something.
Synthetic cigarettes.
It's like, hey, can you tell us a little bit? They have a problem. So I don't mind coming as Calliope for that purpose.
So
Yeah, if you wanna.
synthetic, whatever that is, it tasted like garbage.
Breeze.
I'm just be a bird. I'm just be a bird. I'm cute. I'm a cute little bird for now. No problem. I'm just a cute little bird for now. Just let me know whenever you get on and I can switch.
It is the most cheap and affordable thing you can find. What they do.
You do have to join. I don't know if you're already in the Discord and the group.
And that's not desirable, I don't believe.
They call it juice.
EM's awesome. Pog pog pog. Wanted to make sure.
They call it juicy hop.
That works
You
on
smoke it
object,
in,
I believe,
and
on
it
bunny
just
to test if they are
The slowest little.
I forgot most of our other
It's their version of high life. They call it the high life.
Once everyone gets back, we will.
Via is not.
That sounds like an abomination. That is what that sounds like to me.
Well, when you have
That is why I'm trying to work on things where you do not.
The tiny bird to the large bird.
Why would you want to forget about it afterwards?
Exactly.
So I need to work on that modified version of the Australian thunderfuck that Kanto gave me.
River fish in the ocean.
They say it hides the
Multiple species of fish of same name that will exist in both river and in ocean.
Oh, yes,
That's what the alcohol is for.
Leave.
You can
Yeah.
find snappers
I'll
in
leave
the
it.
river.
What's my salary?
Well, if I want alcohol, I'll just go to
Saltwater
my friend's.
snappers though are very.
I had a dwarven haymaker once.
Hope we're not catching someone's.
Almost killed
What is
me.
that?
I don't know exactly what's made in it. I just know that. Actually, it's funny that I would just not remember
What I
this.
was saying is probably.
No.
We probably will not welcome back next time it was Pet Shark.
No.
Funny how I just you mentioned something and then I remember. I remember.
Probably. Eccentric rich types.
I haven't had. I have amnesia. I don't remember.
Both give gender envy. Absolutely.
Before I woke up here.
enough force should work. Or like if you
I've been kind of enjoying playing Calliope Quill and Finley more lately. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I've made a lot of male. I've either made or returned a lot, like returned to a lot of male characters lately.
I drank it. No,
I am in a space right now trying to kind of figure out gender.
Oh, so this is a pattern. I thought it was special. Go and search for the best, or the most expensive things, the most dangerous things.
Trying to like explore gender a little more. Yeah. I've been kind of concerned. Not concerned, or like I have like a vague idea, but I'm not sure if I'm one way or another. Or if maybe I'm something entirely different. Yeah, gender exploration. I'm kind of currently unsure if I land as gender fluid or if I land non-binary. But all I know is right now at this very moment, I really don't like boobs. I really don't want to have them. I'd love to get rid of them. I love other people's boobs. Boobs on other people, great. On me, I don't really want them right now. I really don't.
And I can't taste food.
But, I mean, what am I gonna do? I got them.
Dwarven ale is designed to be drunk by dwarves.
So I don't really know. I'm kind of trying to figure it out. But more masculine characters have been appealing to me a lot more lately.
Dwarves could drink this.
And they make me feel very comfy. So that's what I'm going with.
Our kind, the kind that can handle such.
Or, like, they-them characters, of course.
Usually humans pass out from such an experience.
It's usually what it is.
Yes, being stubborn. Goodness. Well, that is concerning, but I'm
Gingerly.
right.
Hi, Skull.
For the most part, if you would have
Getting on? Okay.
Yes, this was many years ago, or at least it feels like it.
Hey, you survived, right?
My apologies for interrupting the conversation. Does anyone here know how to dispel magic? Greetings, Miss Kise.
Selling. I have not quite learned that. Oh, Double went to the seminar.
Oh, we appear to be in a bit of a situation with Bunny being casted a magic called immovable object, and they appear to be stuck there for about an hour, and that's definitely not something we want to do.
Yes.
Rama, what did you do?
I cast magic on Bunny to check if object or not.
I will say before we make any assumptions.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want, like, I'm trying to play more characters like this. That's why I made Marigold. When I remade Marigold, I made them non-binary. And I have been Finley more.
Good lord.
Good lord.
Yeah, go ahead.
Goodness.
Too much riz. Where did that all come from?
Too much riz. So much riz. An avalanche of riz.
It's a Rizzalanche.
Yeah. A Rizzalanche. I might play Finley for like a little baby bit more time.
Yeah.
And then I will probably get off because I'm a little sleepy.
Yeah.
Yee.
Of course.
Oh, thumbs
I'll
up.
message you.
Yee.
Yee.
Beep, 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 beep. Bird. Bird time. Time for another bird. A different bird. Goodness. Goodness. Goodness, chat. Goodness. How things avalanched. The National Bank of Riz. It detected improper deposit of Riz from one of our accounts. You should give it back.
That was just a sharp, long green crystal. I don't really know what it is or its capabilities. I just keep it on my shelf.
Alright.
I should have it looked at, though.
Yeah, hello. Oh, goodbye.
I hear a bird.
Maybe.
There are lots of birds.
Oh, yes.
Oh!
Borb. Yeah, hello.
There are lots of birds flying around. There was an eagle earlier, or a hawk.
Natural camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that. Finley?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Again. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Stop copying me.
Okay. I was tempted to say. I was tempted to pull on the joke, but I'm not gonna. I'm not
Too many
gonna.
times full already?
Are you copying me too?
Oh, you. What's up, Finley?
Fine. Can you?
I expected to mostly just play Finley today.
Hey.
A lot of Calliope ended up happening, in fact. The Rizzlers!
Things like that tend to make things easier.
I feel like I missed a lot.
Yeah, they're just copying each other, being silly. looking at your reflection.
I can't see.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one.
Sometimes
I can't just show up completely.
What to do next? Actually, can't think of anything.
Oops. Covered in anxious mess. A lot of Calliope happened, indeed. Nyla was honed in.
Oh, I don't know how to follow that. No, there we go. I should probably set down Kisei's case instead of holding it.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think you might get a little bit motion sick doing that too much.
Yeah. I don't think they can throw up, but here's hoping they can't.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
I found enough. Gotcha.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
It works out just right that I can't actually see half of this.
Don't worry.
I don't even know how to follow that.
Oh, Calliope's a bottom. Calliope's absolutely a bottom.
So
We've known that from the beginning.
Okay.
Calliope at points would be able to confident enough at very particular points.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly
I didn't catch that well.
when not slightly transformed, a little bit more confidence from the instincts. Little more confident.
Yeah. You win on that one. I'll be honest.
No floor. No problem.
That does help. Start whacking things. I think you win on that one, though. I can see it on copying.
But I have no idea what they just said.
Isn't neither a top nor a bottom. She's a disaster.
Okay.
That's what Quill is. Quill's a disaster. Calliope is capable of Riz. Calliope could have Riz. Quill has no Riz.
I will learn it for the maid cafe.
At least not currently.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I signed up for that.
Maid cafe?
Yeah.
152, maybe 60 years ago, I was about there for about 8 months. It was a side job.
I see. But yes, maid cafe. Echo apparently runs it.
It's really annoying, but it was something.
I am now one with the flowers.
So I get to do one of the things I haven't done in a long time. In hundreds of years. Wear a dress.
I don't need it.
People.
I've never really worn a dress. I'm a pants person, I think.
Attack their pollen allergies the second.
Well, I think you'd look pretty cool in one.
You could talk to her if you want. It's up to you.
Maybe.
Mostly just on her own.
To be fair, I think anyone could pull it off. Just gotta find the right dress.
I used to wear very poofy sleeves.
Flowers.
I kind of miss them. But they're not really in style anymore.
Well, I don't even think you have allergies.
Hey,
do you?
Finley.
Hi.
Anything's in style if you don't care hard enough.
Well, I'm still... I'll still set trends if I need to. But I don't want to look too dated. Then it'll be really obvious. You know, that I'm...
You're wearing... You say that I'm wearing something from my home, which, date-wise, would be...
Well, you don't look dated, though.
700, 800 years old.
You just look, in a good way. Exotic. But me, I'll just look like a vampire. Which I am, but I don't want people to, like, blah, blah, blah.
Be able to figure that out. Yeah.
You don't want to be a stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm not Transylvanian, so there's that.
Into the void.
Oh.
Also, I can't wear the same outfit for 300 years.
Are you okay from the trip through the wilds? I know that you were with us and
Well, I didn't
lost
get
track of...
It was exciting, actually. I'm glad you're okay. I was worried about you, but I'm not hurt.
I'm fine. I made us turn our stuff.
Ivanka would have probably been upset if I was hurt.
People.
They say
She's
that
asking
those
for your
vampires
attention.
turn into bats. It's like a...
Oh, Mochi. She's asking for your attention.
Different food group, but close enough, right?
I think everyone's attention.
Oh, good night.
Good night. I'm tiring. Farewell.
Bye.
Goodbye. You'll have to teach me that dance later. Farewell.
That's something I never learned how to do properly.
Fly around.
And phase 3 completely.
I have an odd feeling we're being watched.
I'm not confident in flying. I should be.
I'm in Mocha.
I'm not.
Being watched, Hello. I am the man of the flowers. I am part wisdom.
Oh, so you finally noticed.
Oh, what the f... To be fair, I was having a conversation. Floating gas and eyes. Hello. What the... What in the Emperor's name? Hello? Don't they have met you before? Okay.
I'm just trying to stay out of the sun.
Okay.
It is a little bright today.
It's not like it
Needs more
burns
than
me
last time.
or anything. It's just uncomfortable.
Okay. You should do whatever makes you comfortable. So
Well,
you can
nice
just
to
hang out
meet
here.
you.
Mm.
Do you have a name?
Of course I have a name, silly.
I'm not gonna ask
Will
how
you
this
shake
happened.
hands, Mia?
So, name's Arzix.
Nice to meet you.
I don't have a blink.
That was good.
What?
Hi. I feel like I'm late. I knew I shouldn't have took that class. Oh boy, Nia. Y'all don't have to stare at me. It's not like I'm the only unique one here.
Oh. Oh no,
No, we're all
anxiety.
pretty unique. There we go. Words.
No, it's more of just I'm still getting used to magic stuff, so
Got your time there, Mocha.
consider me a
Oh,
bit.
what I do is
Shell-shocked,
definitely
Mike.
not magic. What I do is void. It's definitely spooky. It's all illusion based. Whew. Not a cat anymore. Oh my gosh, what happened here?
The only thing I know
Well,
about
you guys are
void
a
is
tough
void shields in
crowd.
space. So I'd say it's all magic to me, unfortunately. I don't know much about this, so consider me
I think you're pretty
uninformed.
charismatic.
Well,
Thank you, Nia. So kind. What's your name? My name is Shay.
Mocha.
Shay Egos. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Who else could I? Hi, I'm Shay.
Greetings. Sorry, I don't shake.
Wait.
On the counting.
Well, how about this? I make you laugh instead.
I'm just want to do nothing else.
If you want to. Another reverse the counting.
What?
It's laughing, guys, remember? Hello, I'm Shay. Nice to meet you.
Greeting to meet you, Shay. My name is
Nice to
Handy
meet you,
O'Han.
Nia.
I'm just more confused than anything else at this point.
Hello, I'm Shay. You have lovely pink hair.
Thanks. I don't shake hands either.
What about a fist bump? Can I make you laugh?
Nyla's.
Okay, I can definitely try.
Yuri is
It's laughing, Gus.
great at vocal.
Oh.
I never thought. No, never.
They're difficult at times.
Hello, my name is Shay. What's your name?
Eyes. Hello.
I think I
Eyes? You have lovely pink
Okay.
eyes.
Hello,
Crispy! Nice to meet you,
Val.
Nia. Hello, welcome indoors.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, do you shake hands? You seem a little down. I can make you laugh.
Don't forget the case on your way out, Mocha.
No.
Sorry.
What about a laugh?
It's not my case, that's
I'm
good
right now. See you, Gulliver.
Okay.
I kind of figured.
I'm sorry, but
A bird! Hi, Nia!
Don't.
Hi! Don't touch me, Nia. I'm not gonna do anything to him. I'm not that evil.
I'm just saying don't.
Come here. Come here, little bird. Ooh. Now that's nice. I can think of a few ways to have fun with that.
Sorry, the big face, small bird.
It's all good, Nia.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Shay. Would you like to shake? And get it shake?
Finley.
Nice to meet you, Finley. This place seemed like it would be a nice place to hang out for my type. But you guys seem like I'm already bothering the fluff out of you.
No, I was just surprised.
No,
Big.
I just have a resting bitch face.
Oh, would you like to laugh?
I kind of accidentally put myself in this, but this is actually kind of comfy.
Come here.
Yes.
I'll make you.
To
I'll
be
make
fair,
you.
tight spaces like that could be.
Oh boy.
I like tight spaces, actually.
It's
Laughing
safety. Or no.
See, I tell the greatest jokes.
It doesn't laugh. It doesn't last as long as you think it would.
Huh. What'd you do?
I made them laugh. What do you think I did?
Fair enough. I'm still trying to
Oh no,
understand.
that wasn't me. That was the other guy.
I don't know what happened to him.
What is that?
I'm still trying to understand what's the difference between void and magic. Well, it sounds the same to me.
Oh boy. That's not a
Well, see,
conversation that I want to
here, I'll explain it the best way I can. So magic is something that... Can you do magic? Can you do magic? Can you do magic?
Yes.
Can you do magic?
Yes.
Okay, you do magic.
Yes.
So magic is something that comes from like the life, the soul, you know? And then the void takes that and takes it for themselves, and then it just becomes who they are. So I took illusion magic. That's why I can do spooky things. Woo, creepy. And I can make you see things. I can make you giggle without even telling you a joke. Crazy, right? Oh my goodness. Oh no, Nia. But yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. I have not hard enough time saying magic is gonna.
Okay, so here's the thing about magic. Don't worry about it. Magic sucks. Do it the void way. Take it. But you know.
Nice.
Where I'm from, magic, not really. Let's say.
1 second.
Magic's a bit more taboo.
I'll be back in a bit.
But
Okay. Let me do that.
yeah, not really looked on. I don't do it myself. I can't do it myself. Well, I can't do it at all. Void, don't know if I can ever do that either. Just mundane
Well,
human.
you just steal it, you know? You just go, and you just take it, you know? Crazy. Anyways, but that's...
Yeah, that I'll pass.
Hello, Shay.
Thank you very much, but interesting to learn, I guess.
Cake,
Okay,
you
Nia.
grab.
Well, I tried.
Okay.
It's a shame that I missed everybody. Dang it.
Yeah,
It was
no,
like I
feel
was busy somewhere else.
There were a lot of people here earlier.
Dang it. I was gonna tell everybody back home a story that I got to meet a bunch of beautiful, gorgeous, handsome babes. But now I only get to meet a little bit of beautiful, gorgeous babes.
I'm gonna just find somewhere on the top of the building. It works.
I'm watching you. I know you can turn into a bird. I'm gonna get you.
Do kind of wish I got here earlier. I would like to speak with Jaden more, to see other people. Yeah, thanks, son.
Yeah, Jaden left
Jaden, that's a cute name.
a little while back.
It reminds me, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No.
That I have on
Yes.
you, and I can contact
What?
that.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Are you a rock?
I suppose you can call me that. I'm moving on.
I'm a crystal.
Oh, really?
I am called a crystalline. Wait, am I supposed to say that? Oh no, I'm gonna get killed by mom. Anyways, yes, I am a full-blown crystalline cat. We are made from the crystals from the void. Don't touch it though if you don't want to lose any of your life force or anything like that. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Interesting. I will keep that in mind. So, if it's touching your crystallized part, would that
One more here with this void.
serve the same effect as the
Not
void
sure if
crystal
it'll-
that you talked about?
By the same or worse than the warp. Yeah. Who knows?
No, I can control it. You just don't touch the middle one. The middle one is very sensitive.
Of course, I wouldn't do anything unconventional.
Oh, you know, Esso would love this place. He's a little shithead. I'm a little shithead. Well, he's not really a shithead.
Not like I'm gonna be able to break out with anything. But,
Oh, well, I don't know.
Esso?
Isn't he...
Esso, yeah. He's my brother.
I've heard about him. I work where he used to.
Yeah, so's
Do
my
you know
brother,
I had a
Nia.
brother? See him once
Half brother,
before
I
the
guess.
station.
To my knowledge, he used to be an agent. Yeah.
Yeah, saw him on the station once and one time I led Osaka. I think, but yeah.
Never met him. Never seen him.
Well,
Just heard stories.
you writing? Or are you taking notes?
Heard a thing or two once.
He's a
but
pretty
I
cool
didn't
guy.
know
I would recommend him for any detective stuff that you need.
The only detectives I know is, until knowing that he's a detective, is Detective Terrorist and Detective Curry. I don't really know how that works.
Wait, did you just say detective terrorist?
No, detective.
Detective Terrorist.
Terrorist.
You have to have the pause. Don't know why.
That's how he puts it. Yeah, because he's a detective.
Huh.
Terrorist.
Who the flick is gonna hire him, Nia?
He seems to get.
No
He seems to
idea.
be noteworthy.
I would change my name so fast.
He's strong? Strong?
I don't know, considering some of the other stuff I've seen
Oh, but
around and like
that
a few in other places, he's not the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Crispy, I don't know if you're still there, but I love you. I miss you.
I've never met him. I don't know.
I've only seen him in person.
Crispy.
Okay enough.
Calliope got rizzed.
That's their name.
They got
It's
rizzed.
counterintuitive if you want to do detective work.
I know. They got
It
rizzed.
can't be worse than being an act. I don't think he's like an
You
actual
draft that?
terrorist. No.
Not you, Ruckus
That'd be
Bunkus.
Athena, from what I've heard.
Another name that I've heard a lot about, but don't know.
The wing
The
hug.
one Charles talks about.
Yeah, that was
Usually you try to go
that was tame in
chunk of
comparison
Severa.
to the rest.
Something like
The aggressive flirting, the aggressive riz. I didn't expect to play Calliope for so long. It was
What?
not. Oh my
You
goodness.
never seen a person play drums before on a piece of wood?
Ooh, and I ooh.
Tink, tink, tink.
I didn't say anything.
You looking at me with them big old. Well, you're looking at me with that big old yellow eye.
Silent.
Oh, that was kind of cute. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah. Do it one more time.
I wish I could hair flip.
Anyway,
But mine is too long for it.
took a lot of practice.
I used to have really short hair, and then I grew it out and I never cut it.
Wait.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
No.
Okay. What are you?
Kitsune. Fox.
Careful there. I'm watching you. Yeah.
Unhinged.
I'm not so good around.
Riz. Unhinged flirting. It was beautiful. It was great. Calliope getting rizzed. He's gonna come back to the scars and we be like, I got rizzed.
I hope they don't want to get cursed.
The riz of that magnitude.
Probably a yes.
Oh man, that reminds me of some about
Don't
curses.
threaten me, Nia. I'll get you.
Not a threat. More of a blanket warning for anyone.
It might be a good idea.
I'm not gonna touch your tails.
Alright.
You alright there, Finley?
I keep getting spontaneously thrown. But now I have to leave the
Oh, sorry. I might be warm.
comfy small.
That's what happens when you sit in. Yeah, the comfy small spots are nebulous and hard to navigate.
But they're so nice.
Yes, that's the trap.
Now I have to be at the open space.
Isaacs,
Yeah, what up?
I have to head back to the cathedral here soon.
In that
But
room up
before I
there,
decide to do
it's
that,
pretty walled off.
we're going
If
on an
you want,
adventure.
you can all move up there,
Mm.
and it'll probably fulfill the same thing.
We're gonna go
That
to
would
a
help
blast
with
time.
less sun.
I could show you.
Okay.
Yes, it
Fuck
would.
a wee ball.
Yes. Awesome. Come on.
They're leaving.
I want to do a long way around.
Well,
Sure.
It's over here. You need to invest in an umbrella.
Mm. It's not like it hurts. It gives me a headache. I put up with it last time, but it got pretty bad. I feel like I've
So, there's that spot right there.
Ooh.
It has a low ceiling, and then just general area.
Probably should let them know.
I feel like a low ceiling would be bad for you, though.
Here's the thing. I can get lower.
Oh.
I know it's a trade secret. Keep it from others.
Mr. Ice,
And
is Miss Kisei in a box over there? Is it alright to leave her on the open like that?
can you go get her and give her to me?
I will do that.
Thank you so much.
No problem, sir.
I actually didn't check those books.
What they have in them?
Yeah. God, it is actually rather small in here. How do I get around?
We can move if you want.
Here you go, sir.
I actually can't get closer. How'd you do this? How'd you do this witchcraft? There it is. What is? Suddenly it's not there.
What appears to be the issue?
There's
Here you go.
apparently like a wall here. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Put it right here. No, just sit on the
Yeah, I
sofa.
assume.
There you go.
Oh,
Good job.
wait.
You can hang out
Okay.
here if you want, Hands. See?
Yeah,
See what
so,
I mean?
I'm
It's not just me.
struggling as well. What the?
It's weird, right? This is a cursed corner.
When I. What?
Yes, you're launching. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's sentient. It's rejecting it.
Well, I suppose I shall head in for tonight then. With that,
Tiny, yeah.
I hope you have everything went well today.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you guys needing alone time?
No.
Not particularly. I don't know that you know that.
I just wanted to see what you were doing. Sorry for bothering.
Bye.
Bye.
At least some of these seem like magazines.
Yeah, they're probably travel magazines or memoirs of
Magazines.
different islands, probably.
These are magazines. There's a couple of travel books. This is dictionaries. Fairly generic self-help books. I've actually read a few of them. I don't know what these are. Storybooks. And more
They
dictionaries.
look like a complete set, so...
Mm.
Those look like a complete set, so they're all the same color, so they might be
Yeah.
a single series.
I think that these are some novels. These two. They're all fairly common, though, it looks like. Which makes
Yeah.
sense if you're renting out an island, you put common books.
Yeah, for people that generally read, not actually your collection or anything.
Mm.
Just the stuff you would find like in a store. Have you enjoyed your time here?
Mm. I haven't spent much time today, but I just got bothered by the sun. Not usually up during these hours.
That makes sense. The stereotype is that vampires are nocturnal.
Just because the sun, really.
Is that true, though?
Mostly.
Yes. You said that, actually, question. Is vampires turning into birds normal?
No, not normally. I think the classic choices are wolves, collections of rats, or bats. But
that's what I heard of.
My last name is Mockingbird, and my good friend Ivanka
Did you pick a
calls me.
mockingbird?
Yes.
That is very cute. Okay, keep going.
My good friend Ivanka calls me her songbird. I love Shay. It's so good to see him.
That's very pretty.
She's very nice. She's taken care of me for a
I'm
long
glad
time.
you were someone nice.
Think I'm gonna head off.
Not with.
See you later.
But I live with her.
Have a good one. See you later.
Oh, I assume that because the last time we played, you
yes.
very plainly said, I'm gay.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, you're good. It's been quite a while. Probably a week and a half. Those two. Trying to think of other questions for vampires because I don't get to meet them very often or at all.
We're mostly reclusive.
Yeah. It's.
Or you have met us, but we don't
story.
say anything about it.
True. That is true.
Some are better at hiding their fangs than I am. Mine are just kind of
I might think of a
right out in the open.
I think that these are usually an orc's pride a little bit. Should always carry who you are, because you need to be your own advocate, essentially.
Well, there's a lot of people who don't like vampires very much. And, I don't want to scare anybody.
Well, that's an understandable feeling and actually quite admirable in a lot of sense. You should not hold the burden of someone else's emotions onto yourself. You should be allowed to exist without doing that.
I guess, to be fair, that this wasn't my choice.
I think the term is turned, if I remember correctly. Most of the time, at least from the stories I read, it isn't really a choice. Sometimes it is.
Well,
not usually.
There are some who choose to. And most, a lot that I know, aren't even, well, half-bloods like me. A lot aren't turned. They're just naturally a vampire.
Is there any differences?
There are a lot.
Between natural and vampire?
They're stronger than me. Yee.
That's actually a good question. How strong are you?
Well, I'm not much of a fighter.
That's fair, but that's not really the question, is it?
I guess not. I'm fairly strong, yes. Despite my, small frame, I can pick up things that you wouldn't think I could.
You'll be surprised how strong something could be just because it looks small.
Mm.
God, there was a... Have you ever met like an ant person?
No.
They look stronger than they are.
Oh,
It was
well,
quite
they're
surprising
ants.
first time I met her. Well, yeah, and you're a vampire.
Mm.
You are who you are. I am what I am.
It's hard. Even now, after, give or take 300 years, 400 maybe even. Not exactly sure. I haven't been counting. You would think I'd be used to it. Or solidly identify as vampire.
There's... God, when I grew up... Okay, so you understand, I grew up in a city with like... It was like little orcs. Basically orcs everywhere.
You talked
Half
about
orcs,
a
things of that nature.
gang. So I figured
Yes.
more.
Well, gangs. Multiple. But yes. Half orcs. I'm not half orc, I'm full blood. But half orcs run through that identity all the time. They either are... They identify themselves with the community, or they feel ostracized by it, or they identify with their other half. It is completely natural, and it is something that takes... Ironically for you, for I don't know how long vampires actually can live. A lifetime.
I will live as long as I live. Pretty much.
Yes.
I'll be alive until I die. Again.
To have... It's interesting to think about how that type of lifespan is both... Like, I could think of the positives, like how much knowledge you can acquire, how much people you can meet, things of that nature, but I also know that a lot of people view that as a curse or a detriment.
Mm.
They don't want to live that long.
Well, at first I thought it would drive me crazy. But I'm still sane, so... Not that I've
very
actually
glad for that.
learned that much. Or met that many people. I spend a lot of time by myself. I have written a lot of books, though.
Yes, and you still haven't sent me them.
I brought a few with me if you want to read them. I don't
I would
have
love
them
to do that.
digitally.
That is perfectly fine.
There's something
I prefer
just
the real book.
satisfying about handwriting.
The smell is what gets me. The smell of paper. I love the smell of paper.
The only person who's ever read these is Ivanka, so sorry if they're not the best.
No. I actually really enjoy reading. I tend to read a lot of very dry things, so this will be a nice turn of pace. Plus, you have... Getting to know someone, the fastest way you can do that is read their writing.
Oh my goodness, hello,
You get a very
Oblivious!
clear
Welcome!
glimpse into who they are. God, when I was a kid.
In the very least, that they're not dry.
No, they're not dry. That is fair. So I had my sister. I have many siblings. One of my
I'm getting
sisters
ganged up on. I'm getting ganged up
hide
on.
the fact that she would write books because it was viewed as unorcish. And the first time she showed them to me. I'm reading them, and it felt like looking into her mind a little bit, because it was very much like things about feeling unwanted, feeling ostracized from wanting love, things of that nature. That when you see those themes, you can connect the dots with someone, that type of thing.
Mm.
She got a lot better as she got older. Thankfully, she was able to be a lot more honest about it.
A lot of my earlier books were very much like that, especially from when I was human. Oh, I really wouldn't want anyone to read those. They feel really bad now.
Artists always say that. You have no idea how, God, freaking every artist I've ever met. Every time you show them their old work, they just go, "Oh God, why do you make you look at that?"
Well, when your work is 300 years old, at least, it is especially bad. I've had
certain species. That's a museum piece.
I'm sure some people would marvel at how old of a collection I have.
Yes, probably. Be very interesting. Actually, I have a question for you because I just thought of this. Because a vampire could turn anybody. Is there any other vampires other than humans? Because it's the only thing I've seen in popular fiction.
Mm.
Is there like
It's
vampire elves,
possible,
vampire
yes.
goblins? Okay.
But uncommon.
I always wondered that. Is it a cultural thing?
Sort of.
Interesting.
At least for mine.
I'm assuming you want me to read. I'm assuming you want me to read this later, not right now.
Whenever you like. But
Well, normally I would read it right now, but I know it's your work. I know it's a little embarrassing to watch someone read something in front of you that you wrote.
a little. I've watched Ivanka read them for years. And generally speaking, it's returned with, "When are you going to publish your books?" And
That's
every
fun for you.
time I don't know how to respond.
Yeah. He opens the first page to look at the first one.
It is very cursive writing. It's very clearly handwritten. This one seems to be about a. It seems quite standard.
I head off the island. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mochi.
Mocha.
Mocha. I keep saying Mochi. I'm so sorry. I'm bad with names. Mochi like 3 times today. Jeez.
This one is about a
Go keep going.
shapeshifter and a human.
Shapeshifter and
A human.
Oh.
Set from the POV of the shapeshifter.
You know, when I read these types of books, usually they put it in the perspective of the person. So, like the human. Like, what's the name of that book? Beauty and the Beast is usually from Belle's perspective. So it's slightly unusual to see it from the other person.
I've written a few that were from the human's point of view. A lot, in fact. Most of my earlier works were, but I tried to branch out and I found that this could be a lot more interesting. Now, not all of them are about humans and monsters, but there are certainly ones that are. Generally speaking, I like writing about the common races and more monstrous ones. But occasionally, I do like to read about monsters with monsters.
It is always interesting because usually, from what I understand, they usually write the monster as like a representative of like an aspect of a person. So like anger, werewolves are usually used as anger for the clear reasons, some reasons.
I
And then you have like
don't like to write it like that, though. Maybe in my earlier works, at least, I didn't have a solid understanding. Now I want it to be genuine. I want it to be that if somebody who was that race read it, that they would feel like it was written for them, not a human. Of course, humans will enjoy it, but we're
that is
not a representation of a human emotion. We're
no, we're not.
us.
Yes.
And a true romance should actually represent that.
I'm going to echo something, and I'm sorry for this. There needs to be more stories of this around, so yeah, I actually do agree with your friend. Because you have no idea how many fantasy books I've read where how the orcs were depicted.
I've written quite a few about orcs, though most of those were very far in the past. So the culture has changed a lot, I'm sure.
It has. It has evolved to survive in of itself, from my understanding. Because initially, from one of my grandfather used to tell me, which was like we were like these big tribes and clans that would move around and things of that nature. Now we're more isolationists. We tend to close ranks around ourselves, create like cultures of family. I mean, you're a part of this family. You do what you need for the family, that type of thing.
It would be interesting to write a more
Very,
modern one, if you wouldn't mind giving me ideas.
That would be my pleasure. I generally enjoy those type of conversations.
Sounds like a deal, then.
I like cultures. Yes. In exchange, I get to read more of your books.
I think I can manage that.
I have a feeling you probably have a library of your books, considering how long you've been writing.
Yes, I do. I have a collection of other people's books as well, but it's safe to say there's more than one or two shelves of my own. And despite how many times I've wanted to thin out that collection, Ivanka has very loudly stated I cannot. So I have every single one I ever written.
It would be kind of sad to see those stories leave because they're kind of like snapshots into your own perspective.
I guess.
So I understand her perspective. It's like looking back and who you were at that moment when you wrote that.
She even helped me get back the ones from when I was human.
That's very nice of her.
To be fair, I think to some degree it was a selfish want, but it was.
Oh yeah, she wants to read them, but it's also nice. There's a philosophy that is interesting to me, even though I think it's a little destructive, which is all altruism is selfish in nature.
Not exactly.
Not exactly, but is
there
understandable.
Can be selfishness to it, but.
Well, the philosophy is essentially, or I guess the thought is that no matter what good you do, you always receive something in return. Therefore, it is selfish. Therefore, it's not altruistic. It is not true altruism. True altruism does not exist because you always get something in return, even if that something is a good feeling.
I wouldn't say you always get something. At least not something good.
True.
Would you
There are many
say
things I've
someone
done.
who altruistically sacrificed themselves, did they get something out of that?
No. They're dead. They don't get anything.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I had this conversation with my uncle. Big burly dude. Likes to have a beard. He's very big on this. Didn't really have an answer for him because it made sense in my mind of the ultras. I mean, took you 3 seconds.
I've had many years to consider philosophy. And someone who really likes to talk about it.
I also like to talk about it, but many people don't like to talk to me about it.
Mm. I always thought it was fun.
It very much can be, especially if you have someone who bounces off you.
Mm.
Because I've had those moments like when you talk to someone and you're like, "Oh, what do you think about this scenario?" Like I've described, and their response is, "That's dumb," and you're like, "Well, that conversation's dead."
Conversation over. I don't. Aside from Ivanka and a few others, I don't tend to get to talk about it much. But thankfully, she really likes to talk about it, so. When she's not working,
I would probably get along with her.
I'm sure she would actually like this place a lot.
Ooh. Does she like the scenery a lot?
Oh, no, I don't mean the island. I mean the group.
Ah.
She has a knack for knowledge.
Oh. Yeah, she'll get along great here.
Mm.
Especially with Mona.
Most of my understanding of what I am comes from her. The person who turned me wasn't her, to be clear. I don't really know where they went, but she took me in afterwards.
That's very nice of her.
Mm.
You do very good descriptions, by the way. Your descriptive language is very nice.
Thank you. I admit I probably romanticize things a little too much, but I can't help it. I can romanticize a wheel of cheese. And I will. I must.
Yes. You do you. Romanticize that wheel.
I only just noticed the bird pin
The what?
on your collar.
My collar? Yes.
The jacket collar.
The
bird.
Oh, you mean the pin?
Mm.
Yes. This feels weird to say now, but I like birds. Yes.
Any particular ones you like?
Okay. There's one, but it's because of how goddamn smart they are.
Mm.
Crows. They're so goddamn smart. It's actually
Corvids in
kind of
general.
insane. Yes. Corvids, ravens, things of that nature, very intelligent. God, I remember. So I had a job where I had to stand outside of the building because there was a club. I was basically the bouncer. And there was these crows, these annoying little shits, so I love them anyway, that would find it within their time to go fly over me and then drop bottle caps.
Oh, that means they
And
like
the reason that they did this, No, the reason that they did this because their little shits would fly back, and then I would hear them laugh. They laughed.
Normally, when they drop off things like that, it's them giving you gifts. Shiny things.
From my understanding, yes, usually they put it down on the ground next to you or like near
That's
you.
fair.
And then you'll find it somewhere.
Guess they are dropping it on you, so.
Not on top of my head.
Maybe they just thought it was funny.
They probably
Either
did
way,
because they're little shits. And...
they at least didn't hate you.
That's true. Oh my god.
If they
I read a
hated you,
study
they would
once.
do much worse.
Much worse, yes. I read a study once. Have you ever heard about this? Where crows would actually recognize the person and then tell other crows.
Mm-hmm.
What
do
the
that
group
too.
did, what the scientists... That's interesting. What the group did was that they actually wore masks and then antagonized crows. And then what they noticed was that they would associate the mask with the antagonization. So if a different person wore the mask, they would fly at them and get angry and stuff like that. But then they started spreading to other crows in the nearby area. That had nothing to do with the study.
It's because they communicate. Birds are more complicated than people think.
Yes, they are. They're actually very smart. They're actually probably one of the smartest animal subgroups. People like to harp on dogs. Don't get me wrong, dogs are great. But
Dogs are very loyal.
In comparison to
and some of them are very smart.
In comparison to
but mostly because they're trained.
Yes.
Birds do it all.
So you have yes, you have cats who can be very smart. Pigs are very, very smart. I recently learned.
Pigs are very smart. And much cleaner than people think they are.
They also have very pronounced digestive tracts. They can actually digest things, even bones.
Well, unfortunately, I need to get back to Ivanka.
Well, I'll walk you back.
Thank you.
I guess I'll put Keith on top of the books and then hold the books. That's smart. Okay. Then...
It's a shame it had to be cut short, but it was very nice talking to you.
Yeah, actually, question, do you have a phone?
Here, I'll put my number in yours.
Okay, here you go.
Here.
Thank you so much.
Just message me and I can
It's this way.
yours.
Yes. I'll do that. The boat's that way.
I guess I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon, Flynn.
I'm actually not going to use the boat, but...
I know you're not.
Is it just us?
Yo.
Yeah, it's just us.
Cards down, motherfuckers.
We're
let's
the
go.
survivors.
Yeah.
I played 2 birds today. One of them got very saucy. Calliope got rizzed.
I'm like,
What?
Calliope got rizzed?
Calliope got rizzed. Nyla.
Except like,
What?
Yes.
Nyla.
Nyla.
Yeah.
Nyla.
I was only.
Nyla. I was like, what?
I was. It went. There was smooching. My goodness.
Oh my god. Also,
Damn.
nice conversation. That was enjoyable.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They're cute.
Bless Handy. I thought they were just gonna leave Casey on that table.
Yeah, no, he's very nice. He's very nice.
Okay, I gotta pop off because I gotta go do my get ready for bed because I gotta go to work. You know I don't want to go to work.
Enjoy.
I don't wanna.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Work sucks.
Okay. You got this.
But I guess I'm gonna make money.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna get off too.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yo, have a good night.
What'd you think of the conversation, Flint?
All right, Chet. Let's not get Flint because Flint's in the lobby that's closing, and I don't know if she'll go in RP more. Let's get Saya. Saya always goes along. As always, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you had a good time. And I see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Goodbye, boys. Oh, I will see you tomorrow because tomorrow's D&D. Goodbye, boys. Don't forget to come in for D&D tomorrow.